All right, hello race fans. Welcome to February. We are back. Wait, that's the wrong button. There, that's what it's supposed to look like. Hey, at least my buttons work now, so, you know, there's that. Good ball, Dresden.
Yep.
All right. We are doing Charlotte. 75 laps should be a quicker, unless we get a million cautions. Hey, Shane, Rick. I hope you guys are enjoying your evening. Let's try and make it more enjoyable by getting a good result. I tried to do the Watkins Glen Open race 15 minutes ago, but it didn't go official. So this is what we're going to do, because I need to get a race in tonight. We're back home. I need to race. No pressure, Mr. Crew Chief. Raphael's in here, Stanislav's in here, Michael's in here, Treston's in here. This is a good field. Stefan's kicking around at the back just because he wants a challenge. Okay. I watched a bit of the top split one, and it looked like it was a good race. I still don't have any idea what I'm supposed to use for fuel, but we'll figure it out as we go. Here's what I know. 57.9% brake bias is way too high. But this is official, so we won't be pitting under green anyway. All right, good luck all. Let's have fun.
Good luck.
All right. Oh, and tear off. So the only thing... Yeah, Stan.
I think someone's in the wrong lane back here.
Twitch is where the people are at. If you're old like me,
go.
YouTube is where it's at. All right. Tires are set. Tear off is set. Fuel is guesstimated. All right, so settle in. Let ourselves get all spaced out. Already dialing back the fuel usage. Always make sure you give yourself a little bit of negative weight jacker coming off of turn 4. Or at least less weight jacker than you're using everywhere else on the track. Do not want to hit that turn 4 wall. So the easiest way to pass someone at this track is to pit before them. Of course, this is official, so the easiest way to go to 2 laps down is to pit early. So we got to decide if that's going to be the option. I do not have my wheel set up. Oh, I do. Okay. It's just been too many days off. I think the wheel is too light.
Hey, Jamie, let's not get crazy here. I'm just trying to catch up.
Yeah, okay, so you can see there's that second group that fell back. This isn't the type of track you can leapfrog at, so you've just got to stay in line, let the guy in front cut the air, and just hope that you can choo-choo your way back up to the lead pack. Every pass attempt at this track is dangerous in an IndyCar just because it's incredibly high speeds and relatively narrow for an IndyCar. Since the speeds we're running has us cutting out to the outside wall at the exit of every corner, it's just you can't really run too wide here for any length of time, because one of the two of you is going to hit a wall or hit each other. So I turned it up to map 1 just because I want to get a lap or two. to narrow down my fuel window as best I can here. These are the things you have to do mid-race when you haven't done any of that prep work beforehand. Oh, ooh, yeah, he hit it. So I could tell he was damaged. He's disappeared on my screen. Okay. There, I now know my fuel. Well, that sucks for Trustin. There we are. All right, so we got our fuel set up for the end of the race. Mohammed is running, he's got faster pace than we do. He saved his tires. I'm just going to keep up with him. He can weave all he wants. I'll just scrub speed and tires. Are we really not going to get a caution? If we don't get a caution, then pitting early is the right choice. But you don't make that kind of gamble in official unless you think the odds are not 10%, which is about what I think. It's been very open for quite a while, crew chief. Oh, that's the wrong weight jacker. Missed the apex. Oh, this is a bad place to come upon him. But on fresh tires. So, go unlap yourself, my friend. For you must do that. If you don't and a caution comes out, you are doomed. How do I tell Michael I'm pitting without telling him I'm pitting? I need him to pit before me. Let's see if we can make magic happen, or if we just pay a vicious price.
Pitting.
Oh, Mohammed's in. Yeah, as he should be. Now, Michael and Raphael should stay out and gamble on a caution. Ooh, he spent a long time straddling that line there. I was worried he was going to spin. Call out your pit.
Pace car in one.
Go.
Slow in three. Slow on the backstretch.
Pace car goes 100 miles an hour and then it stops.
Well, at least we're still on the lead lap, right? Knew we weren't going to get through that cycle safely. I mean, that's... so close to completing that cycle.
Yeah, that was very close, Craig. I took my pit in really safely. And I got screwed by a bunch of lap cars when I was on my in lap.
So we're still 1 and 2, but we have 6 lap older tires than the rest of the lead lap guys.
Sorry for the scare.
So we've got Kyle between us and the guys on fresh tires. Those fresh tires will really pay off for them in the last 10 laps. I'll be in more trouble. You could tell I'm using my tires more than Mohammed is, which is normal for me at any of these type of tracks. I'm bad on tire saving. So I've just got to hope that we can create enough of a gap that they don't get an opportunity. Based on Mohammed's pace when he was in the lead, he's got the lead lap pace the lead car pace I don't have. So unless he makes a tragic mistake, I think I'm defending for second. Always be honest with where you're going to end up. It's like, I need you to hit the wall or something. Why is the left car? Well, I would like to argue with that phantom contact that Mohammed and I had. Both got away with it clean, but why the hell did it give us a 4X? Why is the left car here? Do-do-do. You can see he straddled that line so tightly that it caused him to wiggle a bit. But also that could just be lag on my side because it does list Mohammed in Asia, which means I've got to be careful running side by side with him. Probably how we have the Phantom 4X, right? Better not be the same car that pitted without telling me. I remember it was yellow, but there's a couple yellow cars. So Muhammad's got to be careful here. Kyle is all in on getting his lap back. And the problem is at a track like this, everyone is so, like, their battle is so close that even if they do touch and get together, I'll probably get taken out as part of it. I mean, if you're going to try and pass him, you got to hold the leader down on the bottom. You got to hold him on that line and just not let him up. That is the only way you could burn out his tires. Otherwise, he's just going to stay ahead of you the whole time. Do not let him up on entry.
Yeah, you can't push in these cars.
Nope. Good battle, Mohammed. Good win.
Nice race. Nice race. Thank you, guys.
Great race, Craig. I literally went from P18 to P1. Good race, good race.
Yeah, sorry for the 0-4X phantom contact there. I didn't think it was anything, but is what it is for netcode.
Yeah, I got a 4X from that, but I don't mind. I didn't have any damage.
All right. Go ahead.
What the fuck?
What happened to Stanislav? Oh yeah,
Is it
something happened to Stanislav.
necessary? Just turn in front of the car.
I'm just trying to do my donuts, man.
I mean, you have to pass everyone, and you can do whatever you want after that.
Ooh. Early exuberance. The secret is to never actually really touch the person and have iRacing realize that without sending you into the wall and going, as you're going towards the wall, having suddenly the crumple fix itself. There's nothing worse than that. It's like iRacing goes, you've lost a wing. You're heading for the wall. And as you're heading for the wall, the wing reappears. iRacing's like, oh, actually, you guys didn't hit each other. We're good. And it's like, well, you've already sent me towards the wall. I'm dead now. Is that what happened to you in the top split, Shane? I haven't watched the whole thing. I watched the whole Watkins Glen race and then just started this one, and then it was like, nope, I want to actually race it instead. Wall tap. Yep. That's this track, and let me guess, it was turn 4. Ooh. Oh, he lifted. Smart. Gave up speed, but realized that he was either going to be hitting him or making an unsafe pass there. Oh, what happened to Trent here? Just stayed up too high. Oh, he's missing a wing. He's missing his front wing, left front wing. That is an unusual wing to lose unless someone hit you on your inside. And it's only lap 7. Now you got to go in. Wow, how many laps were you driving with no... There it is, right there. That sucks. He got the double whammy of the turn 4 wall tap, which pushed him down a bit, just enough that the guy below him, you know, unsighted. I think I was only running like 5.2 or 6.3, 4. Less rear bar and more weight jacker to compromise for that. Brakes. Oof. So that's not good. There's really no coming back from that. Alan was hoping to do well in practice. And yeah, 1 wall tap, that's all it takes. And yeah, he ended up finishing a lap down. Just once you're off speed, you can't, well, as you saw. Well, I mean, the main thing to realize, Shane, is that, I mean, for Mohammed, he's in Asia. So the wall taps that I'm seeing aren't necessarily actually wall taps in his sim. That's just the, you know, he's somewhere in Asia. There's half a second just because of the distance of lag between his inputs and what I'm seeing. So if my computer is like, he hit the wall, but really he was 3/4 of a, or, you know, 3/10 of a second from hitting the wall, he just was really close to it. So the wall tap you see isn't necessarily the wall tap they actually had. And that's where driving side by side, wheel to wheel with someone who's on the other side of the world is always extremely dangerous, because when you're that close to someone, it's just distance. Like, if they're in Asia, it doesn't matter how good your connection is. In the end, they're half a world away. Light move, you know, the internet moves at the speed of light, which still takes time and has to go through, you know, however many little routers and fiber optic hops and transmitters and boosters. So there's just this inherent lag of the distance, period. iRacing tries to compensate for that. They're not the greatest at, they're better than any other sim I've seen, but they're not perfect. I'd like to see them better at ovals. They're really good at, well, it's unfair because it's Indycar. We're doing 50 miles an hour faster than the NASCARs are. Our lateral direction changes are just so much quicker than any other car, other than the Formula 1 cars, which don't do ovals. Oop. Yeah, don't pit in off 3. Just don't. Don't. Nope. Don't. Just, nope. Good on him getting it back down without a caution. So where was the unfortunate pit cycle caution? I know it happened. Mwah! Perfect entry. All right, well, maybe too fast. It's Sonny quit, so I'm assuming it was too fast. But oh, floated back up. Cut harder down. As soon as Sonny came back up and straddled the line, braking power's lost. Because again, with the air from the transition change, you're under the danger of the car just spinning out completely. So you can't go on the brakes. And then it's now that extra 1.5 seconds of trying to get off of that transition sped. That's what happened. It looked great until then. And then it got worse. I found our caution. Balls. Oof. So that's what happened to Rafi. That's why he wasn't up there. I mean, really, with those wall taps, I'm sure it's what happened to you. Wall tap straight to the inside wall. This is one of those tracks. And we shouldn't have anything else. We should just have it was really, once I committed to the side-by-side, I needed him to make the mistake of trying to come back up. But I was blocking him at that point, so he wasn't going to be able to go up. There's really nothing you can do. I had the 2 laps where where Mohammed was doing the snake, and if I'd been able to get to his inside and get a nose in there so that I could lock the inside, would have been perfect. But you needed that to happen, and that wasn't going to happen. That's just the way she is. All right, so there's our race. We ended up second. Mohammed got the win. Derek third. And then yeah, it was just, I think the pit cycle or the caution flag bunched a bunch of us back up. And then other than that, it was a good race. Just whoop, whoop. You got to watch it off of 4 at this track. As I said, whatever weight jacker you're using the rest of the track, drop it down 5, or, you know, bump. Or if you're like me, have the speed jacker where it's just down 5. Just to give you that little extra bit of stability coming off of 4. You have to compensate for it, open up your wheel, otherwise you're going to hit the wall. But it's that fine line between being so tight that you hit the wall and being so loose that the back end kicks out and sends you to the inside wall. And that's that where as you're clearing the clearing 4, that little bit of negative just to restable the car. That's the secret to keeping the car stable for the whole race, the whole race at Charlotte. I don't know the secret to being the winner, apparently, but I at least know how to not die. All right. Thanks for joining me. I'll try and be back tomorrow, see if we can get Watkins Glen to go official. Well, yeah, I don't have, like, the perfect setup or the perfect settings for this fixed setup. I have some guesstimates of a whole bunch of weight jacker. As you could see, Mohammed just drove around me like I wasn't. When he wanted to pass, he just drove up. As he said, he drove up from 18th and passed me like I wasn't moving. So what I was using was not perfect under any. That's where you just more practice laps, more trying other people's settings just to go, does this work for me? Because what works for one person might not necessarily work for another. And you might need to, it might be just a few little setting changes that your wheel and your foot, how lead foot you are is just, you find the magic. Or you just be like me and burn up your tires every track you're at. And as soon as someone says, yeah, we're going to make it really hot and it's going to burn up your tires, and you're just like, well, I'm going to finish 5th. All right, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for joining, Shane. I will see. Yeah, I'll try to get Watkins Glen to go to official tomorrow. If it doesn't, we're back. Round 1 of Elite is on Thursday. That is the start of the new season. Let's get a win out of that thing, man. I've been trying. That is one league that has snake bit me. So let's get some good results out of that one.